Come along, children. Now we're going to have a little music.
What's up, y'all? It's RB3, and I'm here with a new review for the new MCU Disney Plus show, Falcon and Winter Soldier. One of the most highly anticipated shows this year, coming right after WandaVision, which, you know, a lot of people were genuinely surprised about. And this one kind of takes it in a completely opposite direction. Whereas WandaVision was fantasy, you know, had a lot of fantasy, had a lot of sci-fi, had a lot of mystery, and also played with the genre bending of television with the old 1950s, 1960s, you know, covering different time periods of television, explored the medium of the television screen a little bit more. With the Falcon and Winter Soldier, this feels so much more like a movie. This feels very cinematic. This feels like a concept for a film that probably would have taken place, but they really expanded it out, and you could really see that, and it looks beautiful. There's an opening sequence where you see Falcon actually doing his due. This is all taking place after the events of Endgame and Infinity War. So this is after the bleep, and this is the characters living in the MCU universe as is. And you start off with an opening sequence where you follow Falcon doing his work and flying, and, you know, I'm guessing part of the military. And this is one of the dopest sequences ever. Like, we've seen dogfights on film, we've seen flying scenes on film, but we've never seen nothing like this. And to start the show off with such a hot favor of action, fun, literally right off the top, it's like, yo, this is crazy. And they get mad creative with it too. It's not like something that, you know, is generic or something we've seen all over the place. No, this feels like something that might have been in like a video game, or just could be something really, really cool and original that we just haven't seen on a movie screen. And then we actually follow a lot of the characters. We actually follow Falcon and Winter Soldier and their lifestyles post Endgame, how they're adjusting to life, how they're living life. We meet Falcon's lifestyle, and we get to see the kind of struggles he deals with. We actually learn that he's, you know, from the South, and he has a family who has a struggling boat business, and he's trying to make it work, you know, financially. But then you kind of learn, you know, hey, like, you know, what's kind of the financial situation for the Avengers? Do they even get paid? That was always a question I had personally. They kind of talk about that a little bit. We never really see his character, you know, be black. Like, they actually deal with like racial conflict, like the fact that, you know, even though he is an Avenger and even though he is his global celebrity, he still has a hard time getting a loan because he's black. And that's just something that I feel like is a really dope concept to introduce into the Marvel universe. And that's something that is real. That's something that is very realistic. And then we get into the Winter Soldier, where we meet the Winter Soldier, and he's dealing with PTSD, not from the events of Infinity War or Endgame, but from his events that transpired from his time as the Winter Soldier. He's still dealing with the trauma of being brainwashed and forced to do actions that he wasn't partaking part of and participating in Hydra. So now he's kind of like trying to reacclimate to normal life, to freedom almost. He's talking to therapists. He's trying to go out there and, you know, date, trying to have like relationships. He's taking care of an older man in his neighborhood. So getting windows in the Falcon and Winter Soldier's lives as they are as people is something fascinating. We don't really see that in any of the Marvel movies because for the most part, they're supporting characters. Now I'm fascinated to see how their connection is going to grow, especially because of their connection to Steve Rogers. There's kind of that question of who is going to take up the mantle now that Steve Rogers, Chris Evans is gone. Like, who's going to be the new Captain America? That's kind of the central question here, and I'm excited to see where they explore. So in the first episode, they introduce threads that tell the individual lives of these characters. They introduce the through line of who is going to take over the mantle for Steve Rogers, Captain America. And there's so much left to explore. I mean, they haven't even dug into who the main bad guy is, you know, rumored supposedly to be, Baron Zemo. They haven't even dug into that. We haven't even seen Sharon Carter, Agent Carter come back yet. So there's still so much we have to see. And that's what really gets me excited about this show. The fact that you could have a whole 40-minute pilot and it didn't really dig that much into the plot. It dug into the character backgrounds and then showed you the action that it needed to show you in order to make you feel like, you know, you're ready, you're in high gear to kick into the next episode. it did a really good job at that. So I highly recommend Falcon and Winter Soldier. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll love it. If you're looking to compare it to WandaVision, you're probably not gonna be happy because WandaVision is definitely more experimental. It deals more with magic and fantasy and sci-fi and all these other things. The Falcon and Winter Soldier is definitely more grounded, more realistic, definitely more in the vein of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, frankly, and all those kinds of movies. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, if you enjoy just a gritty action movie, even if you like shows like Gangs of London, like that's a dope action show. Obviously, this is not as violent as that, but make sure you check this out and make sure you tune in because honestly, this is dope. And I think Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie are carrying the show in their back, and it's going to be so dope and so dynamic. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, y'all, that's it for my review of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you're looking forward to in the comments down below. Are you excited about this show? Are you excited about any other Disney Plus MCU Marvel shows that are coming out? This is really dope, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the story play out. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. We just passed the 4K mark, and we're doing really well. Keep hitting that like button. If you want to check out our review for Zack Snyder's Justice League, you'll also check that out. This is a big weekend for superhero stuff, so I'm really excited. Either way, guys, this is RB3. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Director RB3, and make sure you follow First Cut TMO on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok. First Cut TMO. With that being said, I'm peacing out, y'all. Peace.